The Martins family, waiting for the Lord's blessings. Elvesio Martins was driving home from work in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The road was so full of cars that none of them could move. Elvesio thought about his life. He had a good job, he loved his wife Huda and his two children Marcos and Marisa, but he felt like something was missing. Elvesio got out of the car and began to pray. "My God," he said, "I know you were there someplace, but I don't know where." He told Heavenly Father that his family was searching for something and they needed his help. Then Elvesio got back in his car and drove home. Later, the Lord sent missionaries from the United States. They visited the Martins family. Elvesio noticed that they brought a peaceful spirit to his home. He knew that at the time, people with dark skin were often not treated well in the United States. He asked, "How does your religion treat blacks?" The missionaries explained that all of God's children could be baptized. But at the time, black people with ancestors from Africa could not hold the priesthood or receive most temple blessings. Elvesio and Huda had many more questions. The missionaries did their best to answer them. For many years, prophets had prayed to know when priesthood and temple blessings could be given to all people. Elvesio and Huda decided to try going to church. The saints there were very loving and kind. The Martins family liked what they learned at church. One day, on the way home from church, Marcos told his family that he noticed they seemed happier. "I know what is causing it," Marcos said. "The gospel of Jesus Christ." The rest of the family knew Marcos was right. They decided to be baptized and confirmed. Years later, the saints in Brazil were busy building a temple. The Martins family was excited, but they were also sad. They would not be able to enter the temple after it was dedicated. "Don't worry," Elvesio told Huda. "The Lord knows everything." It wasn't easy to remain faithful. People made fun of the Martins family. Even their friends couldn't understand why they stayed in the church. But Elvesio and his family knew that it was the Church of Jesus Christ. One day, when Elvesio came home from work, Huda said, "I have news, amazing news." After much fasting and prayer, the prophet, President Spencer W. Kimball, had received a revelation. God told him that anyone, no matter their skin color, could have every blessing of the priesthood and the temple. The Martins family and many others had waited so long. Now the wait was over. Elvesio and Marcos received the priesthood. Elvesio, Huda, and their children were sealed as a family in the temple. They could now receive all the blessings of the gospel.